tiny little spacer is perfect.
It wasn't bad. It was just unplugged.
There you go. Cooking. Welcome back to the channel, you guys. I'm Billy D. This is, of course, Drink Smoke Build, and today, part 3 of the Gambler 500 Monte Carlo build. We are going to be putting spacers on the Monte Carlo to keep from rubbing in the back and to just give it a overall little more aggressive stance. I was going to go with 1.25 inch, 1.5 inch spacers, but while I was at the shop looking at their spacers, I decided to go with 2-inch spacers. So we'll go ahead and get those torqued on here real quick. One quick tip for you guys: if you've never changed a tire before or never changed a wheel, you want to make sure that you break the lugs loose before you get it up in the air. Whole lot safer that way, and you don't have to worry about the wheel spinning on you while you're trying to break those lugs off. So let's go ahead and get this jacked up, get these tires off, get the spacers on, and go from there. All right. So here's the tiny little spacer that is going to be going on. I did not buy hub-centric ones because they are next impossible to find for this size hub. So we went with lug-centric. Looks like they're going to line up just fine. All right, got that first one on. I am missing a lug, so I'm going to go ahead and use one of the ones that came with the spacers so that I can add it without having to take the wheel off. So I'm going to be picking one up at O'Reilly's here on my next trip out. Oh, I'm an idiot. I didn't crank down the spacer. All right, I think we're good to go. Now we can get the wheel on. These a crank and drop it down. Take a look at it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It is perfect. Look at that offset. Sticking out about 1 inch. That I like. I thought that the 2-inch spacers might be a little too much, but I think they are just perfect. All right, let's go ahead and time lapse the other 3. wanted to show you guys real quick where it was rubbing. So you can see on the bottom of the strut plate where it's worn down to bare metal and it's cleaned it all off. That's where it was rubbing. There's not any damage on the tire that I can tell. So like I said, it was just barely rubbing. The spacers should 100% fix that. All right, back to the tire change. And there you have it, boys and girls. 2-inch spacers all around, front and rear. She is looking gambler-tastic. Oh yeah, that is just perfect. All right, you guys, that was a quick little swap. Not too hard at all. I wanted to let you guys know, obviously the idle's off, but that has something to do with the mass airflow sensor. The bad fuel injector, or I'm sorry, the bad fuel injector. It wasn't bad. It was just unplugged. This little guy right here was unplugged. I snapped it back in, and no white smoke out the back, and no sound of a mess, just the wah wah of it not wanting to idle correctly, which I don't really care about. So super stoked about that. All right, you guys, this is done. Don't know what else I'm going to get to in today's video. This might actually end it here. If it does, it'll be ended with a montage of us driving the Monte Carlo around. Everything seems to be functioning correctly. The one thing I did notice on my drive, I went all over the city in this today after I got the spacers on it, trying to get a feel for it and see if there's anything that I need to do, like trim fenders or whatnot. And I'm definitely going to need to trim some fender. The back, every time I hit even a small bump, it's going straight into the fender. So I'm going to have to trim that off in the next episode, as well as pull the side skirts off, the bumper off, clean the trunk out finally, get the spoiler pulled off, and then we can start getting the accessories like the home built bumpers, the roof rack, the lights, air horn, maybe. All right, you guys, we'll get to that and more in the next episode. Don't forget, like, subscribe, comment, do all that good stuff. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you changed. Let me know what you like. Let me know what you don't like. Much love, you guys. Billy D, gamblering on out of here. We'll see you in the next one.